What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL hockey conference finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet online where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Get it, Bet Online today because the Boss Man said so. Back on the Bossman Show, front of the show, Tony Madlock. Now he's at Alabama State, the Horns down in Montgomery, down I-85 from us right now where I sit. What's up, Coach Madlock, my guy? How you doing, man?
The Boss Man, what's up, my man? You doing all right?
Man, I'm doing good, man. It's summertime for me. The NBA draft in a couple of weeks, man. Then I got a 4 or 3 months to myself, brother.
What's up, man? I know you're looking forward to it.
You already know, Jamaica, here I come.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Man, look, brother, 1 year South Carolina State, man, you really improved that program, man, and move over here to Alabama State, man. Tell me about that move, man, and what about what Justin Cable offered you and the president offered you to say, hey, let me come over here down to Montgomery and help these brothers out here with the Hornets, man?
Yeah, you're right, boss man. It was a tough decision, man, because, taking the South Carolina State job, it was an opportunity for me to be a head coach and to turn that program around in 1 year, to go from 1 win to 15 wins in 1 year. It was a blessing. But this job came open and with Jason and Dr. Ross and facilities and the resources and being, closer to Memphis, of course, it was always big. So it just was a opportunity I couldn't turn down.
I hear that, man. And you know what? Montgomery to me kind of reminds me of a mini Memphis to a degree, Tony. Like, it's kind of like that same kind of vibe. A lot of people like us are there, the same kind of feel to it. How about how that part of it helps you decide as well? Because I feel like Memphis and Montgomery have a lot of things in common.
You're 100% correct. It does have a Memphis vibe to it. And then I spent a lot of time in Montgomery, because remember, I was at Auburn. So I was at Auburn for 4 years. So I was right down the road. So I would come down here and recruit and always going, through Montgomery to go to Birmingham and get back to Memphis. So I spent a lot of time in Montgomery. So I feel familiar with it, and it's been good.
How's it been getting to know your guys, man? These new guys you have, man, and bringing some guys in as well. So how's that been, man? Trying to get them Billy's ball, these young men, and show them who you are as a person, the kind of cool dude you are.
Well, it's been good. I have 6 returning guys, either walk-ons or scholarship guys that we're bringing back, and those guys have bought into everything we're trying to do. We've been in summer school now we just finished our 2nd week, so we're doing some voluntary workouts and we're getting some things in, man. So these guys have been working hard, man. So I'm proud of them, and of course, we got about 5 newcomers, with walk-ons and scholarship guys. So we're excited about it, man. But we still got work to do.
And how do you balance putting in all your stuff now versus working on their games as an individual right now, kind of assessing what you have? Because I know it's a balance when you're a new hire to kind of, do I put in my stuff now or wait till the fall? Or how's that been going for you guys, brother?
Well, we like to talk about doing the spring and the summer is about the individual. So we're going to do a lot of skill work, and we're about working it on the guy's game. When we come back in the fall, it's more of about a team. So right now we're doing a lot of skill work, and we're just trying to get these guys better individually.
I hear that. You know what, Tony, man, the swag's getting better, man. From 6 on down to the bottom of the league, man, it's a tough out from 1 through 12, man. Talk about how swag basketball has really improved, and the level of it has improved, the coaches have improved, and the talent you all are getting has improved as well.
No doubt, no doubt. The SWAC is a really good basketball league, and I've watched it from afar last year. But being my first year at HBCU, so I got a chance. I was paying attention to it, and now that I'm in it, I know a lot of the coaches that's in this league, and like you said, some really good coaches, some really good programs. So I'm excited about the challenge.
I hear that, man. You know what, Tony? Like, I feel like a lot of young men might want to come play in the SWAC because now being HBCU is in vogue now. But guys want to be around their own people, man. So talk about that piece of it in recruiting, getting guys say, hey, well, come down here. We got Austin Awards, we got NIL. We want to get that done for you. So now it helps them to give you more opportunity to get guys a little bit who are say, nah, I don't. But now they say, yes, I will because of those extra things you can offer them now.
Exactly. And you, like you said, man, the HBCU experience now is really high on people's mind. And so, and young men now and their parents and AAU coaches, they're figuring that out and they want to be a part of it. And like I said, last year, my first year in experience in the HBCU lifestyle, and it's great. It's one of those deals that it's a cultural change right now, and these guys are trying to embrace that. So really excited about that, man. And Alabama State is right there of trying to get to that level of getting players that maybe 4 or 5 years ago you can't get. Now maybe you can get that player.
No doubt, you can go like to Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, Mobile, New Orleans, Tallahassee, and find guys with that SWAC footprint. Talk about being where you are location-wise to bring in talent any direction you want to go.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. First of all, it's always been some talent in Montgomery. So, of course, we got to start here. And the state of Alabama has really good basketball players. And then, of course, you got Atlanta 2.5 hours away. It's always basketball players in the A. And then, of course, my hometown and my stomping ground and the hotbed for basketball, Memphis. So, I got some areas, man, that I think I can really tap into and looking forward to that.
And what's good about you, Tony, is that you have relationships with AAU coaches all over the place. High school coaches know who you are, know what work you put in. How about your relationship with those guys can help them send a guy your way, they can trust you with their young men and help their young men grow as a young man and as a ball player as well.
Well, you think about that. That's what recruiting is. Recruiting is relationships. And I've been a college coach from the start of my 27th year. So I've done it all. I've seen it all. Got a lot of great relationships around the country, and and not only AAU but high school coaches, junior college coaches, because I've been at every level. So when I first started out in Arkansas State, hey, I was a JUCO king. I recruited a lot of JUCO. Then, of course, as you move up, you may not recruit them as much, but you still going to recruit them. And then now you've made that relationship with high-level AAU coaches, mid-level AAU coaches, and then junior colleges around the country. So, I'm excited about that. And so my relationships, I think, is what's going to help us through this process.
And Tony, for you, man, you've been in this game over 25 years, man. How has it changed for you? For us, the young men you coach and how the business is, how is it evolving in your mind since you've been in all these years to right now?
Yeah, well, it's really changed just because of the AAU circuit, the high school circuit, all those things have changed a little bit. Now with the transfer portal, we know how that has changed the landscape of a lot of high school kids are getting left behind. A lot of junior college kids are getting left behind because now, as a college coach, you always want to think about experience. How can I go get a guy that's already played Division I? So that transfer portal, everybody's trying to go that route first for the most part. But I think you got to be, you got to make sure that you still look at really good high school players and junior college kids like that we're going to do here. But it's changed, man. And then name, image, and likeness has come in part of it. So it's just a different breed, man. But one thing I say about it, you got to adapt. You got to adapt. It's not going to change. So we might as well rock with it.
No doubt. I feel like, Tony, that, the players ain't changed too much, but I think it's what's around them. Social media, AAU coaches, family members, friends who get in their ear. Because, back when I played, when you played, it was just the paper. It wasn't, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and have some, hey, bro, you should be doing this, doing that. So talk about that piece, having to manage that piece of knowing that all those different elements outside of the players' ears, outside of that bubble of the team, you have to kind of manage as well.
Yeah, you're right. And because just think about it, back in the day when I played and you would come in as a freshman and you would hope, you would work your behind off to try to get on the floor as a freshman. You would say, all right, my freshman year, maybe I play a lot, maybe the sophomore start, maybe I can be a starter by my junior, senior year. Those days are done. Because now you almost got to, you got to recruit these guys and you got to tell them they're going to have an opportunity to start as a freshman. And a lot of times you got to, coaches tell kids you're going to be a starter as a freshman when you first walk in the door. And that's just hard. I mean, and I don't know if that's most of the time is that's always true. So that's why this transfer portal is so big, is because, how the recruiting process probably has gone down. So it's one of those deals that you just got to come in and do your work. But like I said, those days are done, because just think about it, how many times these kids now are changing from high school to high school, from AAU program to AAU program. Like this past spring, it was about the transfer portal for AAU programs. That's the big topic, that you will play. 1 week I'm playing for one AAU program. I didn't play a lot. I didn't get a lot of burn. I'm leaving this program. I'm going to another one. And that's kind of how society is. It's about what our kids now they see is, hey, what have you done for me lately? It's not working out. I'm gone. I'm moving, instead of trying to work it and stay the course. But those days are gone. So we got to adjust.
No doubt. And Tony, you all got a caravan coming here to Atlanta on 27th, the Swarm. So tell us about that tour, man, and getting to touch your people in the ATL, your alumni base here. That's very vast and big here, to see them and touch them and see what they all want from you as the coach and everybody else down at the university, man.
Yeah, we're excited about that Swarm S1 tour. It started last night. We had our first one here in Montgomery. Had a really good crowd, man. And so we're going to hit some of the states here in some of the cities here in the state of Alabama. We're coming to Atlanta, to the ATL, and looking forward to seeing all the Hornet Nation there, man. We're excited about it. Swarm S1.
Now, I got one more for you, Tony. Your Grizzlies, man, I was at the games, man, seeing them play in the playoffs, man. The Forum was rocking, man. How was good to see the Forum back, the way it filled up to the brim, the ground tiles, royal tiles being shown, and the whoop there tricking. Hey, man, your city was on point, man. I enjoyed myself covering them series, man, with Timbers and the Warriors, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It was really good, man. And you think about what Ja has done for that city, and just the excitement, and they talking about the grind and being just tough. And that's what that city is about. And Ja has really embraced that city. And of course, the city loves Ja and what he's done for that organization, man. And a number of good things about him.
What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet online where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Bet online today, because the Boss Man said so.